Boise so far? What's kind of been the first couple months here in the program?
It's been like awesome, man. Awesome. Trying to growing every single day, learning what this place is about and how special it is and why it's so special. That's been phenomenal for me. It's been a long history, and it is great to be a part of and grow every single day.
How eager are you for just, you've seen the guys in the weight room and film and stuff, but to actually get your hands on a practice field, what's that going to do for you?
I'm excited, man. Not only these kids, just any kids, you know what I mean? I used to walk around practice and miss doing it, and now I get to do it again. And so, like, when you tell coaches, hey, this is how you need to get this done, like, I am that guy again. So I need to make sure I'm on point and making sure our guys are getting better every single day.
What are your thoughts on your group and what you have?
Just phenomenal young men. They do that. They're on top of things. They do what they're supposed to do, and they work their guts out. And so, I really appreciate working with this group because it's just again an opportunity to work with guys that are trying to be the elite of the elite. When you come to Boise State, that's what it's all about. Like, this isn't a regular program. The standard's higher than normal, and so these guys are trying to reach that standard every single day, and it's fun to be a part of.
What did you learn your first couple weeks, kind of watching film, get to know your personnel-wise? Like, how do you see it right now?
I see that we got a lot of good players that can do it. I was just talking about how high that standard is. There's no way we're going to be able to do that with two guys. We've seen it last year. Like, we had to play a lot of guys, and we're trying to keep guys healthy too. So, like, being able to give the amount of effort and have the detail that we're asking for them every single play, we can't do that for 90 plays. And so we're going to need 3, 4, 5 guys that can hold that standard, even if it's for 5 or 6 plays for one guy and 60 or 70 plays for another guy. And so looking at the group, we do have the guys that have that potential, and now it's just, can we be consistent enough and earn the coach's trust enough and Coach Danielson's trust enough to be able to throw those guys in the game so they can do it on Saturday.
For the last couple of years, you've had to juggle a million things as a head coach and all the different responsibilities and stuff like that, to now just be able to focus on 8, 9 kids and really just commit to them. Has that been a nice kind of change of pace for you?
Yeah, I think that's one of my biggest reasons why I do this, and my biggest strength is to be able to connect with young men, and I don't feel like it was hard to do that with 120 guys.
I imagine.
And so to be able to get back in that, and I haven't even had the chance to get to do that quite yet because, again, I'm trying to be a position coach again. So I've changed my meetings like 10 times a night because I'm like, this might not be the best way to do it. So just, getting back in the groove of things. So.
With the guys in particular, I know you're going to have, it sounds like, Markel and Nohe out, right, with injuries, Andy was saying. So what does that do for some of the other guys that get reps this spring? And I know Jared Reed was the guy that, people kind of forgotten about him because he was hurt all of last year, but he had started games at Utah State. I mean, is he a guy that's going to come in and push for a starting spot here?
Yeah, I think everybody should be fighting for that. Again, we got 5 guys right now that are going to be going out there and competing every single day. And so, again, like, we're fighting for reps. We're trying to make the group as good as it can be because at the end of the day, we're going to need everybody if we're going to be Mountain West champions. And so that takes a lot of work, a lot of habits, and we need everybody in the room to be fighting and pushing each other every day.
Who are some of those guys that you're looking at to maybe be key spots for you this year?
Yeah, so you talked about Biggs and LaBeouf. Those guys have been around for a while. Jared Reed's one of those older guys that we're looking to just try to push guys. And then Jalen Neal and Jalen Clark moved back to the corner room. So those are the 5 guys that are going to be getting the bulk of the reps in spring ball. And then we're excited about maybe getting Isaiah Bradford as well out there. And so those will be the guys. Our group's not huge right now, so we're getting a lot of reps.
I was going to say, it is a lot of reps for 5 guys for 15 practices.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it almost nice in some ways to have your top 2 dudes out for spring? I mean, it's not great because they don't get to play, but you're getting a lot of other guys reps and meaningful reps. Is there a positive in that?
Yeah, for sure. Again, trying to build that depth and trust in Coach Danielson to want to throw those guys out there, this is an opportunity for them to do that. And I've dealt with injuries throughout my career, and to be able to take a step back and see, like, that guy's not doing that right. Well, yeah, you don't do it right all the time either. And getting to realize that is going to be huge for those 2 as well.
Yeah.
With Markel, I mean, he's battled injuries and stuff in the past. I mean, I know he's a guy that doesn't like probably hurting him to not be out there this spring. What's he doing from a leadership standpoint, and what are your thoughts on Markel as a player too?
Yeah, I thought he's been great being vocal and making sure. I'm trying to ask him the most questions in the meeting room right now because that's kind of his time to get better. And so obviously I'm asking everybody questions, but I try to pick on those 2 guys a little bit more so they can get some mental reps as they're going through spring ball without playing.
Sweet.